Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome to the channel once again. This is Afri's Concept, where we bring you updates on news and things happening around the country and the territory. As touching things happening around the globe, too, we bring you updates on them. Alright, so in today's news, we're going to be looking at a suggestion someone made for President Buhari. Said if these two things could be done, said insecurity will be bygone in Nigeria. If Buhari could do these two things, it will be a bygone in Nigeria. Insecurity and insurgency is a very common thing, common critical thing around among the nation, Nigeria. It has been an issue for years. The situation of security challenges such as banditry, kidnapping, terrorism, and even killing in Nigeria is deteriorating in spite of government efforts. Every nation faces challenges. It is therefore not only a Nigerian thing. What is important that these challenges are identified and tackled on time to prevent grave damages and forestall future occurrence. Alright, so we know that the case of insecurity, banditry, and all sorts, it's not only Nigeria that is facing that situation. It's a situation that is faced by many countries all over the globe. And the fact that a country is facing, all countries are facing, is not the problem. But what is actually done to tackle the situation is what matters actually. That is the main thing that matters. Alright? Said Nigeria is endowed with lots of precious Nigerian resources. The unfortunate thing is that even though Nigeria is referred to as the giant of Africa, the nation does not live up to its identity. So this is saying that even though that Nigeria has been reckoned as the giant of Africa, we still cannot see it as the giant of Africa because it's still subjected to many things that a giant obviously would surmount. And it is endowed with a lot of precious and natural resources. But he said before we look into the solution to this security challenge, let's take a brief look at the root causes of these problems. Now, I want to take a deep look, a quick look at the causes of all these problems in Nigeria, and I would expand on them. Number one, religious fanaticism and extremism. Religious fanaticism and extremism is among the major causes of insecurity in Nigeria. The attack on churches and Christians in the northern part of the country by Muslim fanatics have rendered several states in the north unsafe for life and property. Now, a teacher of mine, and when I was in the secondary school, would always tell me and say that there are some things that you don't argue with a fellow Nigerian or with a fellow person. Number one, country. Number two, religion. Number three, tradition. These three things have led to war. These three things are leading to war. And these three things will still lead to war if not handled carefully. So one of the reasons for such insecurity and insurgency is the religious fanaticism. Because if we should check the northern parts of Nigeria, churches are unsafe for opening administrations now due to the attack by the Muslim fanatics has rendered those places unsafe for life and properties. In fact, many men of God are afraid to even start or go there to pastor a church or to open a church there, except one is led by the Spirit of God. Alright, so number two is tribalism and illegal armed groups. When we talk about tribalism, tribe, many things about trying to protect one tribe, trying to exalt one tribe than the other. All these things lead to it put the station in a state of despair and dangerous situation. Tribalism and illegal armed groups. Illegal importation of arms and ammunition has made possession of arms by individuals and groups very easy. We can name groups like Niger Delta Militants, Oodua People's Congress, MASSOB that possess arms and ammunition. and this has led to the root of some of these problems. Selfishness. This is one of the root causes of insecurity in Nigeria. Everybody is fighting for his or her own pocket. Even the people in power, their own pocket. They might have embezzled before, but they've not. It's not enough. They just want to keep on embezzling and embezzling for their generation. Selfishness. I want to. Self. This thing has led to the death of the innocent and put many of them in a state of despair. All right, so now let's look at the two things that President Muhammadu Buhari can do to actually curb this situation. Number one, strict action against religious leaders. President Muhammadu Buhari should try as much as possible to prosecute religious leaders who make hate speeches, endorse tribalism, and instigate violence. Any leader of such religion that encourages tribalism, instigate violence, and hate speeches that speak against someone's tribe, religion, and all, such a person should be prosecuted well and handled well. Number two, the federal government should take the bold step of prosecuting those instigating a breakaway from uniting Nigeria. Right, this person is also suggesting that the federal government to take a bold step of those prosecuting those instigating a breakaway from united Nigeria. That is, those that are interested in breaking the unity of the country, Nigeria. Alright, someone here is saying, no, our portion is greedy. One portion is greedy, wicked, and selfish. We are not united. And all they are saying, Buhari's nepotism is injustice to others. Very annoying. He said Buhari should resign. He's not competent and all. But I tell you, for us to have a united Nigeria and for this thing to be settled, it will take the grace of God and God's intervention into the matter to be able to settle this case. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to get reviews on today's broadcast and hear from you. Please do well to subscribe if you've not.